Hi, in this video we will see how we can use the MD Python library to reconcile payment against bill amounts. Okay. So first we will see the input and output and then we will go through the code. So this is the input Excel. So here if you see we have two tables. The first table contains the bill date and the bill amount. So for on 1 January 2024 the bill was generated for 12,474. On 8 January, a bill was generated for 12,870 and so on and so forth. Similarly, this table contains the payment date and payment amount. So on 18 January 2024, a payment of rupees 2000 was made. On 20 January 2024, a payment of 12,474 was made. So this is the input, okay, and the output that is generated by the MD Python library. So this is the Excel that is generated by MD Python. When you pass the bill details and payment details, it will generate this Excel. So I have adjusted the column width a bit so that the text is readable. However, this entire text that you see, all these comments and status, this is auto generated by the MD Python library. Okay. So if you see here for 1 January 2024, bill amount is 12,474. The status is paid, and if you see the comment, the paid 12,474 on 20 January 2024. So here if you see on 20 January 2024, this amount was paid, and if you see in the comments for the payment table, it shows paid 12,474 for bill dated 1 January 2024. Okay, so this has been reconciled correctly. Okay, similarly if you see for 8 January 2024, okay, so the amount is 12,870 and it is saying paid this amount on 27 February, and similarly for 11 Jan it is saying paid this amount on 27 February. So there are two records which have the comment as paid on 27 February. So if you see the payment made on 27 February, 16,899 rupees have been paid. So if you add these two numbers, 12,870 and 4,029, it comes to 16,899. And if you see the comments for this payment, it says paid for two bills, paid this amount for bill dated 8 January and paid this amount for bill dated this 11 January. So if you see for two bills together, the amount has been paid and it has been captured correctly over here. Now on 15th January, the amount paid is 11,278. Here if you see the status, it is discounted paid. So we have provided a feature wherein we can provide the different discount amounts, where what are the possible discount amounts possible, like 2.5, 5, 3, 1%. We can provide an array and the amounts will be checked with discount as well. So if you see the comment, the total bill amount is 11278 but the paid amount is 10714. So if you see on 21 February 2024, 10714 was paid. Okay, and here the comment is this. So if you see 5 with 5% discount, this amount 11278 becomes 10714.1 and the user has paid 10714. So the minor roundings are adjusted by the program, wherein we accept values between 10713.1 and 10715.1. So plus 1 minus 1, whatever values are being paid, they will be included with this. Okay, so this is the discounted pay. This is done. Now this amount is partially paid. So the total bill amount is 13706, out of which only 2000 is paid. So if you see on 17 Jan, whatever bill is there, the payment was done on 18 Jan. So if you see the first row over here, on 18 Jan, 2000 rupees have been paid. Okay, so this is a partial payment. So the amount is still due for this. Now if you see this particular one, 28 Jan 2024, the bill amount was 7917, but the bill is not paid in one go, it is paid in three installments. Okay, so the program has accurately identified how was the payment being made. So if you see the paid 1500 on 31 Jan. So if you see on 31 Jan, 1500 rupees were paid. Then on 2nd of February 2000 rupees were paid. So on 2nd of February 2000 rupees were paid, and on 25th of February 4417 rupees were paid. Okay, now if you sum these three numbers, it comes out to 7917. So it is able to identify if you make multiple part payments, then that also will be automatically identified, and these two are unpaid, no payments have been done against this. Okay, so this is the output. Now we'll go through the code. So we have to provide the input uh, tables, the bill table and payment table as a pandas data frame. So we have imported pandas as PD, and from mdpython.account we import reconcile, and we specify the input file and the output file. Both of them are Excel, and this is the is discount AR. So if you saw in our output, one of the bill, there was a discount given of 5%. So this 5% comes from here. So these are the possible values for discount. We can give 2, 2.5, 5 or 10% discount. Then we will create these two data frames, bill data frames and payment data frames, from these input tables. Okay, so this will be our bill data frame and this will be our payment data frame. Now once these data frames we have created, we will call our reconcile payment function. So we say recon is reconcile.reconcile payment, and we will pass these parameters: the bill data frame, the payment data frame, the column name for bill date, column name for bill amount. So basically these names, what is the column name, what is the column name for date and amount. Similarly, column name for payment date and column name for payment amount, and what is the possible discount array of possible discount values in percentage. Okay, and once this is done, we just need to say recon.toXL. So when we run this recon.toXL, this output file which we just saw, okay, this file will be generated. So you need not manually write any data. This entire status and comments against both of these, against the bill as well as against the payment. So it is a basically we can track both ways. So we saw how we can track bill to payments. Similarly, we can also track payment to bill. For example, if we see 21 Feb 2024, we can see for what date is this payment made. So it is for bill dated 15 January 2024. So both ways tracking we can do with this output. Now this is the output that is generated, but if you want to do any further analysis on your own, or if you want to add a few columns, or if you want to make any changes, these are the two data frames which will be made available to you. So once we run this reconcile payment, this recon object will have two data frames: bill detail data frame and payment detail data frame. So bill detail data frame is basically this, whatever we see this table, right? So that is your bill detail data frame. Okay, it contains all this data in a data frame. So for example, if you see the comment paid 12474 on 20 Jan 2024. Okay, so this is your the bill detail data frame. Similarly, the comment detail data frame is this one. You can access using the payment detail data frame. So if you go to the payment detail data frame, if you see here, it has this paid 2000 for bill dated 17 Jan 2024 was whatever comment we saw here, right? It is this one. Okay, so this data frame you can do further analysis if required. Otherwise, if you just want to get the output, you can directly convert it to Excel, and this entire Excel file will be generated for you.